bro. I wasn't capping when I said I was gonna jump right on in the morning and start knocking them bosses out the way. So we got a lot of them to go. We did get 11 bloodstones last night, so we did do one of the battles. 49 battles to go. 49 boss battles altogether, depending on the drops. It could, like I said last night, it could be from 10 to 30 or from 5 to 10. It all depends on the RNG when I get in here. Hopefully it goes up. Like that might have just been 11 for that boss, but maybe another boss will drop like 30 or something like that. And if that's the case, then ain't no telling how many boss fights completely, or if I can know the radius of like the maximum to the minimum, then I'll be able to give a range on how many boss fights I'll need to do. And then that'll also let me target better bosses as well, because now I know like the ones that's dropping 30, I need to go for them more. I'm saying that's 500 fucking bloodstones. Like that's not gonna be no regular shit. But if it's going by 10s or 11s, that's gonna be about like 50 battles. Bro, 50 battles for 500 bloodstones. And that ain't gonna be hard to do. Some of these bosses I could damn near almost one shot, or at least knock down to like half percentage of health within a few moves. We got the Bloodband Captain right here. I can actually take him on right now, right off the rip. Let's get it. Road to 500 bloodstones. And I forgot I gotta dodge a lot of his moves. Now to pack up on some potions or recoveries. Oh, bro. Yeah, I gotta wait until he goes back. It's hard to take which moves he's gonna go for, just because I haven't fought him in a long time. But I know to keep like dodging his moves, and then he have a window like this. That's that reflex shit, which you want to watch out for, the stupid ass uppercut that he keeps getting off. Oh, bro. try to get this bastard away. You gotta watch for the reflex. Anybody else that's got to come fight the Bloodband Captain, I promise you, he ain't gonna be this easy. You're gonna definitely have to take time dodging his moves, especially shit like that. And you gotta watch out for the radius on that too, because if you get knocked back too far, you can get reset by accident. So you gotta kind of stay on him, but stay away at the same time. Dodge all of his fist moves, or you'll get caught in a chain or a combo that you won't be able to get out of. Like, that shit used to just damn near kill me. Let's try to get behind him. Now to check to see if the Bloodstones quest that I'm doing, how much it's given for. Oh yeah, that's where I gotta go to. Actual quest menu. I'll just go back up. Like, I didn't even get none for fighting that one, so that could be possible too. You don't even get any. I didn't even take the chance to think about that. So now, judging off of that, it's not a guaranteed drop. I'll say probably about around 100 battles now, based off the RNG goal on this game. That's cool though. I was gonna pack up on a bunch of like HP potions and, you know what I'm saying, a lot of like extra items to help make the battle a little bit more smoother, but I don't really need to. I got enough on me already. Need to do some damn upgrading. That's what I really need, is more stones and shit into some blood arenas. Knock down some of these old quests. Oh, bro. And see, back then you used to have high levels that would go through and clear parts of the game that you weren't able to go to. And then back then they didn't have such a thing as like an actual like level cap on certain weapons, so you could have like a level 40 weapon at level 5, which is why like I'm a level 27 with a level 35 axe, S rank axe on top of that. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit motherfuckers ain't finna get just off willy-nilly now. You know what I'm saying? But back then I took advantage of all of that, which is why my armor is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? My setup and all that, the ruins I got in them. A lot of that shit is down there probably 10 times harder to come by now. Just because you don't have enough activity on this game for some of that stuff to just get easy. And then y'all actually got to go through the hardships of the battle now. Like I said, it kind of sucks for new players. They just gonna have to fucking deal with the bullshit. Here's the Court of the Artisans right here. They got a nice little spot, but they shit too low key. Like I said, I think the Sentinels have the best area. The Ravens, we just got some hand-me-down as village area. So that's why I chose the Ravens though. You know, they real low key. It look like we the black sheep of the, you know what I'm saying, of the groups, of the factions. But the Artisans, they definitely got a nice little spot though. Bro. I'll say they get the like the best sunset and probably like the best traffic area. Bro, like it's real smooth and low key over here. With the Sentinels though, they just got that shit. The best view, best area. Like they made sure the Sentinels had it. But if you go to the Court of the Ravens though, you ain't gonna see nothing that's gonna look all bogus and shit. And you can tell they got started up from the struggle and shit, and I like that. Bro. So slap that motherfucking like button on y'all way in. We at 93 subs, close to 100 subs. About to be on our way, shit. I'll be talking about 1K subs and all that eventually. That's something purple is pinging over there, but fuck that. These are level 24s over here, so this boss should be a little stronger. I've never fought the fancy hamster. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? All this motherfucking damage. Fighting a fucking big ass hamster. You worry about the wrong shit. really don't like those fucking monsters. He's irritating as fuck. The fact that he just bitch. Annoying piece of shit ass monster, bro. Fucking died from poison. I'll go to the quest log now. I gotta seek out the strongest enemies. So that's what it is. So anything like bosses like that ain't gonna be it. So if they looking for me to go after the strongest enemies, then what they talking about? Probably something like the Wolf King of Karzakor. Anybody with big names like that. Down there, that Bone Dragon I was talking about, I was gonna go fight. That two-headed wyvern, the Spider Queen, the Harpy Queen. So basically big name monsters on bro. I think the Wolf King of Karzakor should count. I'm not sure. That was like one of the first bosses you fight. That was more like an introduction boss. I'm not sure he'd be part of the big story like that. But I mean, it's confusing because when I fought the Bloodbane Captain, he was the first one I got 11 off of. So if he didn't count this time when I beat him, I don't know what the RNG is for it. Like, is it gonna drop sometimes or all the time, you know? These are low levels though. Like I said, it's the introduction boss. This is the one you gotta do, but then they're your first quest in These are like level 2s and all that. Okay. Now let me see if I got this right. Still at 11. It doesn't even pull it up as a quest item. That's how I know this is like real serious. I was about to say, that's what it is. And they went up 35 for that too. So that's what's going on. If I want them to count, I need to open up the chest. that I get from beating these bosses. So to be remembered, so Scratch doesn't need to go after certain bosses and their names and shit. Any boss. I just need to make sure I'm opening up chests after the fact. That's where the Bloodstone's gonna come in. So we had 35. So if I just went up from 35, I was at 11 first, only fought 2 bosses. That would have to mean, let me see, that would have been 22, 33. So the range is probably 10 Bloodstones to about like 15 Bloodstones each. So ranging that's probably about like 45 battles. If the RNG was to be 15 straight, that'd be about like 45, 40 battles. Bro, but with the way RNG is on this game, it's down there about that much, bro. Still about that much. But that's cool though. We're gonna go take on some stronger bosses and see if they drop a little more. Cause I don't know the full range yet. It could still be a little bit more than that. Let's go deal with this bone dragon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go around beating bosses and stacking chests, and as soon as I get about like 6 or 7 of them, I'm gonna just start opening them up, clear out my inventory as much as I can so I can make space for all that shit. Then I'll just add all that shit to the motherfucking mix, and that should give me around 100 some bloodstones, and then we'll just keep going from there. Like I said, I should reach about at least, if not in this stream part, the next part for sure will be right at the end of getting the rest of the bloodstones. Cause I'm gonna be streaming this till about like 12, and then while I'm out and about later on, multiverses will be what we got in the mix. I'm gonna be downloading it actually. As you know what, let me go ahead and put it in rotation right now. I try not to download games while I'm streaming and everything like that, just so it's not like tugging on the Wi-Fi a lot or a high demand for the Wi-Fi. Because I know sometimes it'll just put the game on the back burner that I'm downloading so the other games that I'm playing can take focus. But we're going to put multiverses back in action though. Missed my fighting game. Took a break off of it. I'm ready to come back just like that. We got that in the downloads. Let's get back to it. Also, I noticed that the higher level that you fight and stuff, the more your gear actually counts for the damage. Like, let's say like my scythe is at level 35, I'm actually doing the real damage of it right now. You know what I'm saying? The 3K, the 1K, the 2K. Versus when I'm fighting like weaker monsters, sometimes it'll nerf the damage I do so it doesn't fuck up the game. If y'all ever want to know how much damage your gear actually does, it's always good to go search it up on a like Reddit site or something. Or just anything like that, and you'll really see how many. I'm able to see how much your damage is on the Reddit site. It would be decent. And I know somebody took the time to post up how much gear we made. And this is a repeat. This is a repeat. Trying to keep from doing repeats right now because my main focus is these bosses, and I'm not trying to have to waste potions. It's just to clear that area. Bro, that leads to some other shit. Where we going this towards? Alright. I'm gonna go up this way. All wyverns. There we go. Bone dragon. wait to fight the Bone Dragon. He's strong as fuck. To beat him, you need hella people. I know he got hella bloodstones on him though, but I'm gonna just keep getting one-shotted. I'd have to show up with a full party for Bone Dragon. Oh yeah, and monsters that are 8 levels above or below you will not give you items, so I can't even fight. Even though I was able to slide over, and this is what I mean by like 2 years ago, I could have fought this Bone Dragon. Because I would have had the team I needed, and all I would have had to do is dodge, let them do most damage, get in a little bit of damage, and try to get like the finishing strike. Bro. But nowadays, I'd have to wait for a full team to be gathering, and then they actually go take him on. Like, they just beat his ass in another channel. You know, he's respawned here and on the other one, but I'd have to wait for motherfuckers to pull up on him. So, any monsters that's concerning, like, up this way, is going to be difficult as fuck for me to beat right now. That's why I try to focus down this way a lot. I just wanted to give it a chance to show y'all what these bosses look like. Maybe I might be able to take on that dragon later on, but right now, ain't nobody online enough for that shit. And then on top of that, I couldn't get the rewards from him anyway, even if I wanted to fight him. Now they changed that. Back then, you used to take on a level 40, level 50. Like I said, I got that level 35 axe. That was all facing a level 35 boss. You know, back then they didn't have this shit they doing now, where you got to be the level. You could like glitch your way through it in a sense, bro, and be wearing like high level shit, low level, bro. That's what really fucked up the game. Low levels was beating the shit out of high levels because we had all the strong shit. We was taking the time to grind for all of that. Cut through here. See if I can fight this wyvern real quick. But now, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, you ain't got none of those type of people or teams on for that shit. Take that motherfucker on 8 levels. Should be able to fight this wyvern. I think this wyvern's like level 28 or something. Level 27. So we'll fight this wyvern in the meanwhile. It sucks because I really wanted to take on that Bone Dragon. Bro, before the wyvern. This will be. Oh. The wyvern got that lightning thunder strike shit you can do too. Definitely don't want to get in the face of this motherfucker. And that move right there is a one hitter no matter who it is. You get caught in that, you damn near gonna lose all your health. Even the tankiest motherfuckers, they be out there dodging that shit. Now you know if you see an overly tanky motherfucker dodging a move, you know it ain't nothing to play with. Usually they just try to eat all that shit. You just watch out for the electrical area so you don't get no debuff status for that. And then you just keep focusing on it. If being a berserker, it's a little easier for me to get up on them and not have to worry about the AoE. But some AoE monsters for the berserker is the best one, like Bone Dragon, Wyvern. They look terrifying. They look like some hard monsters to beat. Maybe for a mage or a knight or something like that, but for berserker, since all we are is close range, we literally don't even have to worry about half the attacks they're doing. Our dodge windows is different. That's why I say watch out for that, because we'll try to use that as an advantage to use that move. Get them the fuck away from these rocks. So it ain't gonna take much YouTube. Y'all just gotta, you know what I'm saying, really time your timing on these monsters and then shit like that. You ain't gotta really worry too much fighting them. But like this is on the berserker side of things. If you choose a knight mage or some shit like that. I don't know the dodge windows for y'all all the way, but I see a lot of mages doing what they do best, playing from the range and staying on the outskirts of the AoE attacks. So they stay left or right, they don't never stay middle, especially if they being focused. So they just try to wait that shit out. Really, I'm gonna try to save my rage for when he does that right there. I actually just timed that on accident. If I would have did that just anything sooner, maybe like a frame or a minute sooner, he might have just got that shit off. Enough damage. And I'm not at enough health to tank anything. Thank God somebody pulled up. That mage is just what I was talking about, having the mage pull up, helping with the last little bit. And although I didn't really need their help, don't matter. They really like just showed up at the end of it. That's what a lot of people like to do. They like to show up at the end of some shit. Then it just be like really high levels that probably really don't need to come over here, but they do anyway. And you do get good gear from the Wyvern, but a lot of their asses be over here on some other shit. So now I'm at like 48. So I went from like 30, 32 or 35 to 48. That's what? Then at 13, oh bro. Then there was like 34, 33, somewhere around there. Oh bro, I don't even remember. But I know I'm going up about at least 10 to like 13 pieces every time. So, you know what I'm saying. RNG is doing good on that, bro. So now that I know it's about at least around that area, about 50, 45 boss battles, like I was saying before. I think I could do this one too. I did the Trial of the Tomb before. And I noticed that thing doesn't update fast enough, so I don't need to open the chest to get it. Bro. Or at least I don't think so. I think it just takes a little minute for it to load up. But I'm gonna still open the chest regardless, just so it can do it. And I'm about to try to go to a fireplace somewhere too. And I'm gonna do both of these little quests right here as well too. I got some other shit. And the message board and then some other stuff over here. It's a lot of little quests going on. And that's a lair challenge. A lot of little mini quests over here to do. We'll worry about that another time though. I say I'm focusing on the main quest right now just because it's the biggest one, and I want to get all the big shit out the way, and I can just wrap up them side quests. It ain't gonna take nothing but like a few minutes, a few dialogue, you know what I'm saying, windows, and before you know it, the motherfucker will be done with that shit. And then a lot of it be like arenas and dungeons and shit, and I'm gonna take y'all down that avenue once we done with this main quest. Turn my brightness up. For some reason my brightness just went all the way down. Okay. Okay. Just testing out the moves right now, YouTube. I need to know what he does before I really get to fighting him. Another reason why I packed up on a bunch of recovery letters, just so I can go ahead and fodder that shit. Testing these monsters over here. I haven't fought these monsters in these areas in a while, or either at all. So fighting them now, I just gotta really remember what it is to do. Probably take some time on the next one. Oh, bro. The little bosses that's at the bottom half, though, over there, Tristetia and all that, ain't even gonna take nothing for them to get them out the way. Just dodge that bullshit. Damn, I knew I had an AoE too. Dang, you can do it 3 times. Okay, so if he misses that first time, he ain't gonna keep doing it. That's a good way to close the window. Damn, bro. I think I'm gonna just stick to like AoE. Somehow I dodged that without being near him. Some shit. We'll get rid of this, the totem. Yeah, motherfuckers fighting Cyclops. Alright. So I'm gonna go to the bag. There's a max stamina. I already got a max stamina, but I'm not gonna take this one. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Alright, I go to consumables. the chest from me for real. Okay. So if it did count on the bloodstones, I don't see it yet. And I did loot him, so I know what the situation is with that, my boy. It'll probably update in a little second. Or like if they drop a chest or something, I guess, I don't know. I'm getting a little low-key tired of facing the higher ranked bosses right now. Go for some weaker ones. I kind of save on potions for a second. And most of these bosses down here end up getting targeted by a lot of people, like people out here knocking bosses back to back. That's why I want to catch them before they get to doing that shit. That's why I try to get on so early in the morning YouTube, because this game still has activity even though it's not as active as it used to be. You still got these higher level, like level 40s and stuff, that don't have star seeds to go to the next part of the campaign, so they stuck doing these bosses, and a lot of them just be pulling up, overstepping like what another level is doing. And oftentimes that can mess up what you got going on. Like I might not have gotten them bloodstones, you know, this time. Maybe it's because I didn't have a finishing strike. Like it's certain little things that critique this game and how it drops stuff. Bro, like you gotta have finishing strike, most damage. Like dude killed him and then there one, you know what I'm saying, move. You a level 45, you didn't need to be over here fighting that boss, you know what I'm saying? Like even if you're going after fodder, it's killing my part of the quest. And that's why I be having a problem at. It's like, damn, brody. You can't be so quick to jump on somebody else's shit. Just got some stronger gauntlets, it seems like. This just increases gathering, mining, and logging speed. This does nothing, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want that shit. Burn some of this shit down. Should have healed up before I go fight this motherfucker. Now I'm gonna go fight the Spider Queen after I knock this boss away. This boss should be like 2-3 hits. Bro. And I think I was at like 48, and I just went to 61. So yeah, that's about like a 13-point difference down there. Yep. So you get about at least 13 bloodstones, depending on. So 11 to 13 is the roll and go. Well, that's pretty decent. You ain't gotta do too much. At least it ain't going down and it goes up. Because I would have been shitty like 5 to 10. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be that. The amount of boss fights you would have had to do to get that shit going, it would have took a whole lot. The channel 2, somebody asking for the Spider Queen right now to get smoked. I might not be able to make it to her in time, and like I said, them level 40s pull up, they gonna one shot. They be thinking they so fucking cold, but it be like shit. You facing level 27 monsters and all that with gear you don't really need, not unless you're going out to fodder and you're making yourself too big, dog. I'll switch it over to channel 2 real quick. And then the next part after this, after we get all the bloodstones, if I don't finish it on this part, the next part after, I'll be going up and doing some of the side quests before we go to the main campaign. I'm just trying to wrap all them side quests up, all the areas and layers and dungeons. So I think around about like part 8, part 9 is when we actually start doing the rest of the campaign, you know what I'm saying, the main part. It spawned in channel 1 and channel 2. I don't know why he isn't right here. I'm not finna worry about it though. Let me just go take on the Spider Queen real quick. Run up on her real quick. I'm gonna try to fight her twice since she spawned in on the other channel as well. I might just be able to run up on her and get out of the way. Still at 61. I don't think I even got the chest for doing that. But she is in channel 2 or channel 1 respawn time. I'm gonna just go slide over there and come back and beat her ass. So there is that thing though. It's supposed to drop a chest every time you attack, but I think I didn't do enough damage for it to count for me. So that might have been why I didn't get the chest just now for fighting her. Like I said, that's what I mean when I say the high levels can kind of nullify your quest. Sometimes they can be just a little bit too overpowered, like it's overkill. Like you don't need them for all of that. That's why I don't ever ask for people to come in and help me fight certain bosses, because they'll just all show up like 20 deep with level 40s and just one-shot the monster, and then I ain't got nothing coming for me because I had the help of them with no damage. So I just try to take on the boss, get as much damage as I can until somebody shows up. That way it doesn't fuck up my loot. My roll chances are better for some shit. Cause I got a major quest I need to get done. I'm not trying to keep on fighting these bosses when I got to. I need them chests to be guaranteed right now. That means having to tank on more damage and fighting these monsters by myself, so be it. But like I said, a lot of these bosses I can beat by myself anyway. I really don't need other people. It would take me time, but I could beat her by myself. The Spider Queen, there's some other motherfuckers on here I could beat by myself. Especially them giants back in the beginning area. I can done it one shot, one of them. A bitch would pick me. Don't seem like they're really doing much with some high levels right here. Like I said, once the high levels show up, at that point, do y'all shit, and like I can stop y'all, but I keep motherfuckers from coming over here and fucking up my loot. He is not fucking. I mean, we need to spend all day fighting this bitch either, though. I definitely just got her out the way last one. So that means the chest should drop guaranteed for her this time. like just starting to use their moves for real. That was the leader of this little group, this Rose Guild, was a lower level than me. And the old guild I used to be a part of, I really don't want to abandon the allegiance I had with them. As far as it goes, like motherfuckers I used to play with on here, I had some real friends and lost their damn PlayStation names and motherfuckers have changed and shit. Moved on to different games. Keep that shit how it was, bro. Remain the solo server. Like I said, guilds don't really do much for you anyway, except give you like some extra items and shit. You know, you got your guild battles that used to go down, but that don't really matter that much. If you ain't in a high-ranking guild that's been going on, it don't really matter anyway. Bro. I'll probably do this guild after this. Go back to being on that solo shit. Because being part of a newbie-ass clan like this makes me look like a noob, like I'm new starting here and some shit, and I'm not. I was playing this shit 2 years ago. I just decided to come back. Type shit. I'll tell you what's good for us too much. Oh, I just tweaked. Bro. I don't know why the fuck it chose gold instead of the fucking recovery paper, man. This game be so glitched out, bro. I don't even want to go back over there. That shit was just so pointless, bro. That shit was just so pointless, bro. Upon leaving the area, you do not get any type of nothing for that shit. Man, talk about having some shit be a waste of motherfucking time, boy. And that's alright though, cause it didn't count the last time I fought her anyway, so I ain't gonna trip. I'm just going ahead and get this other shit I need.
Are you sure you've got
I'm gonna take on some of these other bosses down the way. I wish she'd get the fuck away from me. That's what the fuck I wish on, bro. Annoying ass motherfucker. And yeah, YouTube, try to keep from, you know what I'm saying, teleporting accidentally on the gold. It didn't use the recovery paper that I had for it, so it just kind of fucked me over on that shit. But it's cool though, I ain't gonna trip. In the meanwhile, we'll just keep going over on some other monsters that I need to go fight. And then she'll respawn in about a couple minutes anyway. I can just go right back over there and fight her again. And wait for this heal up. And try to buy some shit from over there. This is that knight too, if I believe. I don't like fighting the Black Knight. He got too much damn tank damage on him. I'll go over here and fight this motherfucker. Take on the ghoul and this other one, since they real close to each other, it ain't gonna be much for him to get knocked out the way. And that's probably why dude tried to teleport over there to me and shit with that dumbass clan name, because he thought he was gonna be funny by pulling up on me and having that show up on the top of his screen and shit. No, but that just goes back to what I say when I say that people spend too much time trying to find a negative in everything and make fun of it, or trying to just downright irritate the shit out of somebody. So that type of shit you gotta watch out for, YouTube. Even on the old ass damn near dead game like this that you could be done played for eons, you still got people that like to spend their time trying to aggravate the shit out of somebody. Oh bro, that's another reason I don't like being a part of guilds and all that, because people just take too much time worried about you and what you doing or what you got going on, or if you fuck up or something. Like, it just be lame ass goofy Buford shit I be seeing. Motherfuckers like that, you know they ass lame as hell. Oh bro, it ain't no way, my boy. Like, you took all that time to like, and then the fact that he even noticed me for like all the other people that was over there and wanted to try to teleport to the nearest pyre so he can do that shit. It's like, come on, bro. Like, you was making me your motherfucking avenue of focus right off the rip then. And then what the fuck would even be the point of even finding that humorous? Like, that shit would be aggravating anybody you fuck up, because this game is all glitchy and shit. Sends you back when you were supposed to got your loot. 'Cause you tried to heal up too fast and shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck would be even hilarious or to find laughter in from that. Or maybe he thought I was gonna be mad as hell or some shit and message him, or probably tune into the live stream and thought he was gonna get some laughter from it or something. But all that made you do is look like a bigger goofy. Oh, bro. And nobody comes to my stream enough for all that shit anyway. Like, a lot of stuff I be seeing y'all trying to do that y'all think y'all see a YouTuber with some subscribers, y'all be like, oh, you know, let me go ahead and try to irritate the shit out of him, or try to, you know, find a way to make him mad, or just anything that y'all can come up with. You make yourself look more of a goofy than anything, on bro. You spending your time on somebody else's stream, or spending your time trying to annoy somebody all the time on video games, is showing the miserable level that you have by yourself. Bro. Another reason why I stay away from people these days, because a lot of like that trolling, lame, goofy shit people be doing to try to get some jokes and all of that, somebody end up hurt real bad behind that shit fucking with me like that. Y'all get away with that shit on video games and all that, but in real life it's a different story. I'll just smack the piss out of you and be done with it. Tweaked the line in the hill like that. Bro, how did he even hit me if I'm not even in his area? This game is bullshitting me right now. They just trying to give him blood to eat because they know I'm taking him down for high damage. Like it ain't no motherfucking way you should take that shit off. Oh, I just got hit. Fuck. Like I said, stamina fucking is so stupid, bro. I hate fighting this monster so much. Well, would have already been dead. I'm just gonna stick with 2 skills and like certain moves. Then there a 10 to 15 count now, because now I'm at 7-4. So we're gonna keep on going. What I'm talking about. We'll take on this one over here. I think this is it right here, Twisted Corpse. Nah, this is the mini boss right here. Mini bosses are cool too. I don't know if they count for the field bosses. It need to be ones I'm gonna get chest off of. I do get a Tristetia's keepsake from him though. What the fuck? Nah, bro. Sometimes this little bastard will be posted up in the cut over here and shit like that. Or he'll just pop out to the sides and shit. You gotta really check around because this boss got a large radius he can run around. And it's dumb as fuck that he don't just spawn in up on say so, like up on show up. It's gotta always be this stupid shit where you gotta keep going channel to channel to get him to show up. Because this game doesn't have a way of spawning shit in correctly. It's fucking stupid. There's always with these two bosses, for some reason, like both of them don't spawn in the same area, or in this area like they're supposed to, or they show up like that, like just out of nowhere, random, way too late type shit. I try not to be petty and kill bosses before other people have a chance to fight them, but I'm not gonna be sitting there and allowing my shit to get stolen either. Or to be running up against like weirdos that's supposed to be on my team while we fighting the boss, sitting there trying to pull up on me, make fun of me for doing some dumb shit. But this game really made happen on, bro. But that type of shit pisses me off for enough. That's why I like my name Solo Soldier. I don't even like being bothered on the game, so you know in real life YouTube, I really don't give a fuck about motherfuckers. I don't be capping that shit. Like I am Mr. Leave me the fuck alone. I am Mr. Mind my business, and I am Mr. Get the fuck on, bro. Like there's nobody else in my city I feel like that does that, bro, that moves like that on Fortnite. Probably why a lot of motherfuckers out here always do some shit. It's crazy because I used to be different. I used to care about wanting to be around motherfuckers and talk to motherfuckers and know motherfuckers. I used to try YouTube, like I used to like try to keep a bond, and I feel sick to my stomach think about that shit. You get this one life to live, time is steady ticking. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, continue going and get shit done in this world, and you only got so much time on this earth. And, for a man like we got until our 40s and 50s and reach our peak around our 30s and stuff. We ain't got it right back in. I hate when he fucking does that shit, bro. Right when I'm about to use that move, that shit is annoying. They need to stop with that fucking timing and let my move go through. Especially if I activate it before you did that dumbass shit. But yeah, if it kind of shit like that, bro, that shit just like, I used to really want to be cool with motherfuckers and have motherfuckers around and talk to motherfuckers and shit. That was so over pointless. When I tell y'all, you waste more time trying to be friends with motherfuckers when you can just make it easier by leaving people the fuck alone and not bothering motherfuckers. And I'm pushing this so heavy with y'all because there's so many people out there that need to have friends or need to know somebody or need to talk to somebody. You know, feel like they being ignored by the world and all that. Who gives a fuck? Bro. In some shape or form, y'all ass out there gonna be motherfucking ignored, bro. There's something you gotta deal with. Motherfuckers just gotta know how to, like, move with that shit. Stop being so worried about friends out there, man. Focus on building your value. I'm gonna keep pushing this shit. Every video I'm gonna talk about that shit. I'm gonna mention it in some form, some shape or fashion, bro. Because people out there in the YouTube world that view my videos that may not be subscribed and go past and watch my stream all the way through and be like, damn, that's something I do need to stop doing. I do need to stop trying to always be cool motherfuckers or no motherfuckers or any of that shit. Especially if you living in a city that's got a lot of extra shit going on. Trust me, knowing these people in your city ain't gonna matter. Because once you make it out your hood and you're not struggling no more, the next thing motherfuckers gonna be saying about you is you not humble enough and you got a big ass ego and pride and all of that. When you been and came from nothing and wearing the same clothes, and these would be the same people that was making fun of you every day. But then they'll be the same ones coming back and saying you need to put some money into the neighborhood or some shit. So just always look out for that, YouTube. When you get rich, you ain't got to worry about being no humble shit. Enjoy your shit and flex your shit all the fucking time because you fucking deserve it. And it took hell of a lot for you to get there. I wish somebody would tell me to be humble or I got a pride or ego. Watch their ass get blown the fuck down. Bro. Who you talking about? I'll show you some pride or ego. On phone number. This is me being happy and enjoying the riches of my fucking labor. So that's what y'all want to reach. It'd be the same motherfuckers. A lot of people are only friends with y'all because y'all all in the same positions. Let you start focusing on leveling up and actually making your life better than what it was, bro. And let you start going for that type of shit. You gonna see motherfuckers not gonna be beside you like you thought they was. Motherfuckers gonna end up just switching up out of nowhere. You're gonna be shocked. So once again, YouTube, I said for some more motherfuckers out there, leave people alone. Don't have a need to be bothered with motherfuckers. Tell motherfuckers to kick rocks. Y'all don't have to be friends with people. Y'all don't have to know motherfuckers. It doesn't really matter, trust. Bro. And I don't care about none of the, like, relationship shit or none of that shit. All that shit gonna come in with time. Bro, and it's like I said, let a female approach you because she's seen something in you or she want to be around you. Don't be out here chasing every female you see. You niggas out there, man. I be seeing that going so much. I be feeling bad for y'all because I know y'all be trying y'all best. You know what I'm saying? To show who y'all are and prove yourselves to these females, but it's never gonna be enough if you're not there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look the part, and it's the world we living in today. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna get rid of all this comment shit. The shit I can get back. Keep the gold ore though. My materials is what's taking up all my damn space for real. And it's hard to get rid of a lot of this shit because some of this shit you do need. You know what I'm saying? There's certain points in the game. I'm just gonna have to go grind for it when I do need it though, that's all. Farm when necessary. Over farming can often cause you to fail where you need to be. I'll just come back to those. Oh, bro. Keep all the ore, but like Lumios root and thin branches and shit, that shit easy to come by. Alright. So that leaves that. And actually, in my mailbox, I got 2 more quests, or a few quest rewards. That's got all the like the Stone Zephyr reward chest. I got a lot of shit in here. Go to the fucking bag. $14 bloodstones out of that one. 14 bloodstones out of that one. That's a food chest. A strawberry smoothie. I'm about to put that one up right now. Now we had 113 bloodstones. So see, YouTube, it ain't hard to get that shit going. It's like I was saying, once you start stacking up those chests and shit like that, especially if you get sent out of sight, out of mind type scenario. Oh, bro, you ain't got to do too much. We're going to keep going. Just going to try to make more space so I can keep gathering these chests. Would have been cool if up on that Spider Queen I fought that she dropped that chest for me anyway, and it would have just went over here towards my mailbox. It would have been decent. But I ain't tripping though. Like I said, the grind for it ain't gonna take too much. I'm gonna go over here and beat this Cyclops real quick. Never too much, baby. And just that fast, Multiverses got installed. Damn. That game don't take long to download and re-download. I could delete that game a few times. Never too much, baby. Never too much, never too much, baby. Oh, let me get enough. Let me get enough. 6%, 4% left. Showing up right at the end there, my boy. That's why everybody need help fighting the Cyclops. The Cyclops is one of the tankiest, strongest motherfuckers on here. Any one-eyed monsters on this bitch is gonna beat your ass. I don't care what level you are. That's why all of us is over here jumping this bitch ass. Oh, bro. And I just tuned in on the last little bit of that. Arigato. Oh, yeah, YouTube. When I reach my peak in my life, this is what I'll be able to say for myself in my 30s, bro. I lost a lot of brethren, went through a lot of hell. I have a hell of a testimony, but I'm still here today. Bro. Still here surviving. That's why I'll be saying in my 30s. I'll be done wrote a few books that'll be published by then. I'll be in my mansion already. You know what I'm saying? My Bugatti. Top G with my Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? A few Lambos on bro that King Sig. You know what I'm saying? My Escalades, muscle cars, all that. I'll be done already, you know what I'm saying? Did some travel vlogs, you know what I'm saying? YouTube channel will be bussing on bro. Videos be getting uploaded daily, back to back to back to back, just constantly with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just be a part of my life always, you know what I'm saying, as far as YouTube goes. Um, what else? Let me see, in my 30s, I'll be done already counted up to 6 figures, you know what I'm saying? Be rich enough. Um, no motherfucking jail record. A motherfucking probably still won't have no kids by then because I'll be so focused on building my life up to that point that I'll be just now reaching my peak that I can even get to talking about really like building a family and all that other shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That'll be out the way, but that'll still be going on. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to say that I made it on bro. You know, I reached my peak. I'll be an author, a high-ranking YouTuber. I ain't gonna say the best YouTuber in the world or the highest subscribed YouTuber, but you know, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be up there. No, bro, I don't know if I can consider Corey Kenshin level because the way he is with people and the way I am with people is way different. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say I would ever reach his level. I might reach it, might go above, who knows? But I just know I'm gonna reach in that spectrum of like a million subs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or close to it, stuff like that. So that'll by that time that'll be done already happened. I'll be done built my YouTube for so long. You know what I'm saying? Doing those author ASMRs, my books I'll be done published by the end. Doing, you know what I'm saying, mansion vlogs. Y'all gonna get to see like the mansion and everything. This is all futuristic, you know what I'm saying, goals that's going towards, you know, the building that I'm trying to do now. You know what I'm saying? And when I say testimony of life, like shit, I wouldn't even know where the fuck to start at YouTube. Like I could throw a little testimony at y'all now how many obstacles I didn't have to overcome in my life. You know what I'm saying? From being in shelters when I was younger, going to school still, wearing my brother's clothes. My brother getting Mickey'd. If y'all know what Mickey'd is, Mickey'd means when, you know, you go to a party or something or a gathering, whatever the case, some motherfuckers throw a pill inside your drink when you walk away from it. My brother thinking he was around some people he could trust. Back then, that type of shit wasn't going on, that backdoor bullshit. But that's when it really started. It started with Mellow G. Oh, bro. And, you know what I'm saying, my brother, went through that situation and he ended up being fucked up out here. You know, a lot of weed mans out here took advantage and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying, they got theirs for that. Bro. But, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit that went down, you know what I'm saying, that was the biggest pain for me. And, like, I don't even understand you two, the type, like, man, bro. When I say from fighting my family, like, I fought my brother every day. I was close to the reason why he almost committed suicide, and I am the reason why he got locked up one night because of us fighting. And that's what I mean when I say, like, you know, cherish the love and bonds that you need to have with people. But and it also feeds into why I'm so disconnected from people and why I don't give a fuck to be around people, because the amount of hurt and pain that I've experienced in my life, it measures up way past what people be talking about. So when people do shit or say shit towards me, the way I'ma feel about it, or with the way I'm gonna look at that shit versus somebody else is gonna be a whole different spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Just off of that alone. Um, you know what I'm saying? Going through shit with my OG. Me and my mama had some of the worst arguments, man. I got sent into a fucking uh, situation so bad I was gone for 3 months because of it. You know what I'm saying? So, and this ain't like no locked up shit. This just like down there, like, you know what I'm saying? Just a lower, like a unit basically, you know, like a behavioral unit. They try to calm you down in that motherfucker, on bro. But all they was doing was taking blood from me and drugging me up every day. So it wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, like what y'all would think it was, like they trying to help the youth type shit. It wasn't that. It was just a way for them to experiment with drugs. And that's really where I got the skin condition hives from. Like hives is basically where your body will start to break out if it gets overheated or something like that, or if it's just a high irritation or something I'm allergic to, like lavender. I can't be around no lavender shit for real, because that shit'll make my skin start breaking out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be out in the sun a lot too, because if I get too hot, that shit'll be bad for me. So I try to, you know what I'm saying, keep myself cool and out the way. And that's why I like the winter. Y'all probably see me living somewhere a little bit more on the cooler side versus just straight up sun all day. Oh, bro. So you know what I'm saying? There's that. That was going on. Man, YouTube, like, it's even some more shit. Like, I done lost some friends to suicide. I done lost friends to this game banging shit out here. Like, when I tell y'all my perspective on life and how I see other people and just how I see shit is just so different from everybody else. I can't really be around motherfuckers because of it. Because people say off the wall shit, people do shit. And, you know what I'm saying, you just be sitting there like, damn, do I have to be around this motherfucker and listen to this shit? And I started getting to the point, like, for all the shit I've been through already, why would I bring more shit into my life? And to be honest, people are shit. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, the way I look at people as shit. Like garbage on phone grade. And I'm sorry to say, but honestly, I look at anybody that I meet, anybody I've seen, anybody I do see, even sometimes my own family, I just look at them like they ain't nothing but some garbage. Bro. And that's just because of, like I say, the type of shit I've gone through and what people have done to me and my own family and just, you know what I'm saying, in general. Bro, from like when I was younger, I wasn't as big. Like, I'm 6'4", 220 pounds now, but I was like 5 foot something, 4 foot something going to school when I was younger. You know, I was a shorty. So, you know what I'm saying, the growth spurt ain't kick in yet. I was dealing with all the bullying, all the goofy shit. So motherfuckers that was bigger than me then, you know what I'm saying, they had the ups, but I was still knocking motherfuckers out. I always had hands. I could always fight. Bro, that was one thing about me. I could always fight. I'd knock a motherfucker out on the boss. But it would always be the big motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, coming in with the little motherfuckers, and then the females would back them up. It would always be that shit constantly. Like, I was always the attention of people picking with me because I didn't want to fuck with nobody. And that came from the shit I had going on at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had worse shit going on at home that dealing with some bullies or some goofies at school didn't bother me enough. I would laugh at the shit they did because it's like, if only y'all knew what the fuck I really was dealing with. Like, when I get out of here, I gotta go to this shelter and make sure that I still got my bed to sleep in, or I gotta find some canned goods to eat in the morning, or I might just be homeless outside and gotta go to school the next day after sleeping in the rain. Who knows? But I'm gonna do it. Bro, you know what I'm saying? And this as a shorty, so I learned my own survival instincts and how to just live with little bit to nothing early on in life, which is why I got the mentality I do now. And maybe that's why a lot of people like to make me their problem, or, you know, want to pick with me or just got something to say about me, because I don't have any need or any, you know, want to know them, to kick it with them, to see who they are, care about what they doing. I just don't give a fuck about nobody on this earth. Bro, all the people I cared about are gone, or, you know what I'm saying, in some type of jam or something like that. You know, so I still got brothers and all that, but the ones I really love and care for and all that and would die for are already gone, as far as I'm concerned. Bro, you know what I'm saying? So me personally, if I had to cut off everybody completely and I had nobody at all, not even the motherfucker so much as to, you know, say what's up to me through an inbox or something, so be it. Bro, if it needs to be me by myself every day from this point on in life until I get rich enough and I can start getting rich friends, then that's what it is. Bro. And honestly, to tell y'all, a lot of niggas in Chicago, this will probably be similar stories for a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Some may be even worse. Bro, some probably started off in foster care. They ain't even have a family to start with in general. You know what I'm saying? I can say starting up, growing up, it wasn't so bad, but it started going down as time went on. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. Bro, but some people came right in in a shelter, born in one. Some people in Chicago started off in foster care. Bro, you know, they started up bogus as hell out here, loose as hell out here. You know, and some people just didn't have. A lot of dudes out here got autism. You know what I'm saying? They struggle with autism. Autism isn't a talked about thing in you know, black community. Bro, so you know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers struggle with that too. Bro. And that played a major part into a lot of shit that be going on out here. Autistic black men out here don't know how to control the autism, so it makes them respond with anger. That's why you get dudes out here, they'll just ignore you completely, don't want to answer the questions that's being asked. A lot of that's autistic type behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't like to be asked a lot of questions. They don't like to be involved in a lot of conversation. You know what I'm saying? They'll say what they got to say, and then that's it. Bro, they got their way of thinking, and their way of thinking is what they believe, and it's hard to convince them otherwise. Bro, all of that type of stuff. And a lot of dudes out in Chicago have that type of mentality on photo. So that's why a lot of shit be going on. You know what I'm saying? Not to say they stupid or lesser than the next black man because of it. A lot of them still be intelligent, you know what I'm saying, and smart, but it's just their behavior patterns. You know what I'm saying? It comes from that. Bro. You know what I'm saying? But that just goes more into what I'm saying. Like the PTSD, the trauma behind a lot of our lives is what makes us move the way we do. And that's why you can tell when you're dealing with somebody who real life kill you or do something to hurt you or capable of murdering you or whatever the case. You can tell when you're around somebody with that mentality that's got that real savage in them, because it's not going to be easy to see it. You're going to take them for a goofy, or you're going to take them for a laughable, cool, chill person. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see that side. But when you do see it, you're going to be shocked as hell, because you're going to be like, damn, I didn't even know this motherfucker was like that. That's what a true reaper is. That's what a true savage is. And that's how a lot of motherfuckers out here be telling, be real just be pump faking or bullshitting about their lives and acting like they some big drillers. Niggas that's getting on live all the time, talking to people, talking shit and dissing online and all that shit. That's some young people shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? But the way I move bro, I'm not doing nothing with you on social media. If you say I'm your problem, if you say I'm your op, we into it until you die. Bro, and I'm not to say it like, you know, to say it like if some shit was to go down. But if you saying I'm your enemy and you threatening to hurt me on that level, then be prepared for what come with it. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to take it all the way there with you every day. Every day until one of us is out the way. Bro. Or we can settle that shit like men and talk about it. Whichever way it's got to go, I'm with whatever. Especially being I ain't got no kids, and like I tell people all the time, I ain't got no kids, I ain't got no jail record, I ain't got nothing to live for, I done lost my brothers. Bro, if we got to go to war, it's going to be that. But, you know what I'm saying, that's off subject. That's just more so pertaining to everything in general about having a testimony, you know what I'm saying, and all of that stuff in my 30s and stuff, be able to really talk about a lot of shit later on down the road. With a whole lot more pain that I be experienced by then. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna have to take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Keep my chin up and keep it moving bro. But it ain't nothing too much to be, you know what I'm saying? If y'all over here, you know, a lot of shit I'm saying, and y'all like, damn, you know, I feel bad for him and all that, don't do that. Bro, I don't share these stories for anybody to feel bad. I share these stories so y'all can know how to watch out and not always think you could treat everybody the same. Especially if y'all got that type of mentality where y'all like to try to troll or bully people and all the time. That's why I have a hard problem with trolls on this game. And not this game, but just online with YouTube in general. Like, dealing with trolls is going to be my biggest test, because the shit I've been through, like the shit they do and say and all of that, I'm not going to play about none of that. I'm going to real live try to find you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you trying to make me your problem or want to make me the person you want to make fun of. And that ain't it, bro. That ain't going to work out good for you. That's definitely something, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to have to just watch out for, dealing with goofy-ass trolls online and stuff like that, and dealing with shit people say. I've had somebody pop in my stream a long time ago and say, you live in Chicago, why you ain't shot yet, or why don't you go outside and get shot, or some dumb shit like that. And I ain't really paying no attention, because, you know, you got to be out of town to be saying some lame shit like that in the first place. But just in general, you know what I'm saying, the fact motherfuckers took the time to come to my channel to say that. That's what I mean by, like, dealing with trolls that say goofy shit. Bro. People feel like because people stream on the game or feel like it's people playing the game and all that, they ain't never been through nothing, ain't no savage, ain't never experienced none of any of them things, and they can treat and talk to them any type of way. And now I keep trying to remind y'all that everybody is a human, everybody has been through something. Like, y'all gotta stop acting like you can walk up and just talk to a motherfucker. You need to know who the fuck that is before you approach them. You fuck around and get yourself hurt. Because you mistook them for somebody, and that was the last time you can make a mistake. Really be trying to let y'all out there know all this trolling weirdo shit y'all doing. This shit gotta stop somewhere with somebody. Oh, bro. And that's why, like, even my homies, you know, if y'all was to ever known of my homies could vouch on that. Like, the way I am around new people, and I tend to make people feel some type of way that way because they think I don't like them or some shit because I'm an introverted person. You know, introvert means to be to yourself. You don't need a lot of energies around you. I feel everybody's energy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to always try to be hypersensitive, hyper emotional. It's just that I have a knack to feel out people in their body language and energy. I associate the human, you know what I'm saying, language with all of that. So if I pick up something off you when I see you and I'm not saying too much to you and I'm not fucking with you, it is for a reason. On bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just because I saw you and I didn't like you. On bro, 9 times out of 10 I just didn't like your energy. Or, you know what I'm saying, I just don't want to be bothered with you. On bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of my things, on bro. Like, I get around my homies and them and they'll bring some new people around. On bro. No matter who it is, if I don't really want to talk to them or got nothing to say, I won't. They'll be sitting there the whole time. I ain't gonna like not pass you the blunt or not pass you the backwood. I ain't gonna be on no funny shit. You know what I'm saying? You can kick it like you one of the guys or one of the gals on bro. Don't matter, but I'm not finna sit there and buddy with you either though. On phone grade. I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone and mind my business. I'm gonna have that type of convo with the people I know. Cause I don't know how you respond to shit and you don't know how I respond to shit, and it is a waste of time and all that. If I'm only gonna see you this once or 2 times, what's the point of knowing you anyway? I ain't gotta do too much. Oh, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all going to gatherings and all that shit, you trying to be buddy with everybody, or you nervous that you ain't gonna make friends at a party and all that, or you don't know who to hang with, do you? I'll show up to a party and turn up by myself. I don't care what motherfuckers talking about. If I was a party person on phone grade. That make motherfuckers come towards you, if anything, on bro. Man, I'm just a really solitude ass person. That's why I believe all authors have to be introverted people, because they don't want to be bothered with no. They do want to show y'all their talents. Like they ain't gonna do too much to where y'all can see them and meet them and all the rest of that shit. But they gonna let y'all know, like, hey, I write books though. You can read my book, but you ain't got to know who the fuck I am though. Mind your business. Oh, bro. That's why I ain't never really tried so hard to go and get like a face camera. I know a lot of y'all say if you put your face in the cams and stuff when you doing your live streams, no, so y'all can know what I look like, and then trying to find my few social medias I have, like my Instagram or some shit, and then have y'all all of my inbox doing trolling shit or taking my picture and doing some weird shit with it and all that, bro. Hell no, boy. The shit I see y'all doing to these streamers and shit like that, boy, I be to smack the piss out of some of y'all before the grave. I ain't with none of that shit. Y'all ass be overly too weird out there. Bro. Especially when it come to black men, there's always got to be some weirdo eyeball shit that y'all doing to us, and we just got to deal with that. Nah. Fuck that. Get the fuck on. They greasy. Just walking to the damn damage, god damn. They really trying hard to make me run up on that motherfucker. I was not finna do that. Fuck around and then get hit one time and now you back at 100%. Hell nah. Him and his Sun Piercer easy to beat. I'm finna slide on both of them. And get them chests off both they goof ass right there. Alright, so let's see. I think we got about like 2 chests. No, we got 3 of them motherfuckers. I'll use the 1. That dropped 12 out of there. So the highest I seen to go to was like 14. So I'll say about like 10 to 14, 10 to 13, 11 to 13, 11 to 14 type shit. Oh, bro. You're gonna see about around that much. Yeah, about like 11 plus. But as y'all see now, we had like 149. So it ain't hard to get this shit going, you know what I'm saying? It's strenuous fighting these damn bosses back to back to back to back to back just to get all of these bloodstones. Like, I wish I could just spawn them all in one area and get them all at once. That'd be the overkill, though. And I think I gotta wait 4 hours for some of these other bosses to come back. So, like, after a while, they won't even start to spawn them anymore. So I'd have to wait till like later on to, you know, come back and do it. So that's what makes this mission a little bit frustrating, is the fact that I can't just keep back to backing. I'd have to like come back, fight certain monsters. Like, you know, she got her spawn times right now, but she down there gonna be done and over with. So that's probably where I'll be taking a break at. Then I'll come back and clear some more of these bosses. And go get this Stone Zephyr real quick. As y'all can see, I'm trying to target like certain monsters that I can 1-shot, 2-shot, 3-shot. You know what I'm saying? I'll make the boss fight fast because it's easier to do that. So I'm gonna try to stack up like 6 chests and shit like that, and I'm gonna just pop all them bitches open. Bro. Gonna put me at like 200 or something, then do the same thing again. I'll be close to 3, then 4. So this is gonna take over probably a 2-day time span for real. And later on, I'm gonna do a bigger grind with this shit, but I want to get into some multiverses too. So I owe y'all a multiverses, Ultra Finstinct, and a Fin God. We gotta get both of those out there. I've had some people tell me like I should take off with Twitch more so when I get up there and shit like that, and I get everything going. And I do plan on doing that, but as of right now, like I gotta have a face camera and all to really make my Twitch go crazy. Because otherwise it ain't gonna be nothing but just like how YouTube is. It's easy to do this with YouTube with the no face camera thing because it can come off as videos, you know what I'm saying? It's live streams, but it's looked at as like that. Bro. You know, and even then, some videos still have people putting their face in it, but I can get away with it better on YouTube than I could Twitch. That's why I'm able to bring in how I'm able to bring in as far as participation and shit and engagement, bro. Versus where Twitch ain't really got that. Plus, people have fake name accounts and stuff, and you can't really see them for real. It's just a name. And I don't like that shit either, because you get weirdos that'll join your chat and you don't even know who you're really talking to. So that's one of the major things. And then Twitch has been having some weird shit going on too. Gideon spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? When they're banning other people for certain shit, and then other people only getting like 1 day or 2 days. I don't like that either. And, you know, YouTube on that same bullshit too. Free Corey Kenshin. But I know we can reach YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and do some changes there versus Twitch. So I probably won't make that move to Twitch no time soon. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out my boy Dr. Disrespect. Just threw myself up. He spoke on that shit too, though. Damn. Sometimes you can slick, like if he would have been at like 5%, I probably could have still killed him for you and fought him again. That would have been gold. Yeah, Dr. Disrespect got banned off Twitch a long time ago for some goofy shit. So I ain't even trying to really be on the Twitch side of that stuff. They can have it on Twitch. You already got your big streamers that's black over there already anyway, you know what I'm saying? You got Kites and that. You got I'm Dante. You know what I'm saying? You got some other big dogs over there. Bro. And they ain't doing more than just like the gaming side of stuff. They on PC with it. No, I can't really match that. I'm not gonna never get more viewers in my channel than them until I get up there. And it's not to hate on them or nothing. It's just saying like comparing it to my equipment and my style of doing stuff versus them. And with the games I'm playing and what I'm doing, it's not gonna never reach that level. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take way longer to do. Plus Twitch doesn't allow me to save my videos unless I pre-record them while I'm live streaming and I post it on YouTube. So that's another major thing for me too. I want my gaming campaigns I'm running through. If I stream a part on Twitch and everybody ain't there to see it, somebody might miss that. Now they gotta come in later and look at all this other shit. So I don't find that like the fairness is not there either. So there's like a few holdups with Twitch that I have. Bro. Got him out of there. Let's get it. I want to catch this motherfucking frost giant. Ain't gonna cap to you. But yeah, as y'all see, YouTube, people on this game are nerds. 4 hours before we can start getting more bosses to roll up. Even the Stone Zephyr I just got through beating the shit out of ain't finna spawn in for a minute. I gotta wait 17 hours on that and I just whooped his ass. So you know what I'm saying? This game does have a you gotta wait till later, nephew. You know what I'm saying? Time type of thing going on. And that's where the constant parts for doing this quest is gonna come in at, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's all a part of the process, bro. And there's still like 2 over here I can knock out, but for some reason this ain't spawning in and this one ain't spawning in either, so I'm not gonna worry about them. And they probably ain't gonna drop nothing but 10 anyway, so that's 20 right there. And I'm at 159, so when we come back in, we're gonna keep going. Take on some more field bosses and finally get on our way to the next part of the campaign, man. Long road ahead of us. But at least we got an inch in there though. Oh, bro, got 150 down in there, so tomorrow we're gonna spawn in this area. I'm gonna take on that Stone Zephyr, the Sun Piercer, and that Assassin Girl. That's 3 right there. That's a 30 piece to about 40 piece right there. You know what I'm saying? That'll put me at 2, and then boom, keep on doing it until they, you know what I'm saying, do another refresh, which will probably be towards later on in the night. I'm gonna try to pop back in, see if bosses are spawning again. If not, I'm gonna just go ahead and wait until tomorrow. There'll be another part. We get to about 3, 4, you know what I'm saying, and then it'll probably be one more day that I need to do it, or I could possibly get it within today and tomorrow and try to get all 500, because I was able to get 100 today, 159, so I could probably get about 150 to 200 tomorrow, or you know what I'm saying, later on today as well. So there'll be 300 right there. That's about 400. Then there 5. Bang. Then we can continue the rest of the side quest, which will be that next part. And this is going all the way in, extending into the weekend. And by next week, we'll be on to other parts of the campaign and stuff. And there's going to be more parts in this game where we'll have to do long grinds like this, like 500 or something, or 200 or something. But for right now, to get to the cutscenes and all that stuff, the fun part of this game, we got to get through the grinding shit, farming. Every RPG game got a farmer mission. I'm just glad we got past the prestige quest bullshit. That was like a big ass thing for me for a minute. But we got that out the way. And that's something I can always do anyway. And that's got 8 hours. So today this will be up. I'll probably do this for the Kingdom Navarro because I'll get that 1K, 1.7K XP from them. So it'll be 2 stones and one with 1 bird, you know what I'm saying? It'll be 2 birds with 1 stone. My fault. Worded that shit so wrong. Because I'll be able to get those regional quests done by fighting the bosses while getting the field bosses for the Bloodstones as well. So I'm going to just knock out like the Stone Zephyr, Sun Piercer, shit like that. Come slide on them and get that. So that's going to be later on YouTube. That's going to be the next part. More bosses and then Navarro City. And if we can wrap this up sooner than later, shit, we can go ahead and do some dungeons. And y'all can see right in the corner we got some areas here like shaded off, Jagged Pass, and that leads into a whole nother Wappa area. So there's more bosses to show up and everything. I just want to clear this whole map with y'all. Y'all gotta see me clear this whole motherfucking map. But let's get it, YouTube. I'll catch y'all later, man. Tune into that Multiverses, man. The Fin God returns.